Mayor Blake, it's been about a year since we last spoke. What are some of the new projects Wood Buffalo is currently working on?
Well, we have quite a list of projects, but really the one that has dominated our discussions in the fall were some of our rural projects. So believe it or not, places like Anzac, Conklin, and Janvier in the south. Conklin's getting a multiplex that's proceeding, so we should see some progress in the design in that in the early phases. But the most important thing we probably did in our budget was agree to provide pipe services to those communities in the rural south and anywhere else that needed them. So pipe services are hugely expensive, but we are committed to making it affordable for residents there.
Is Wood Buffalo dealing with a lot of upgrades to the sewers and stuff like that?
There has been habitually, just like any other community, we've got aging infrastructure issues, and we try to be as strategic as we do it. We want to make sure that we're interrupting the road surface only once as we get to those pipes and do the replacements that are necessary. But we also have a lot of new growth as well, and so some of it's upsizing as well so that we can access services for those new subdivisions.
Mayor Blake, what do you think the most important issues facing Fort McMurray are right now?
Well, I think everybody's pretty conscientious about the cost of, or the value of a barrel of oil right now and the effects that might have on the community. But the reality is we've seen cyclical changes before, and though this one looks like it might be prolonged, I think the biggest concerns will come if we start to see cost-cutting measures that are affecting residents who have jobs in the community that are correlated. We would want to make sure that our social services are up to snuff and able to participate in the ways that they need to take care of the people in our community.
You're bang on the worry of low crude oil prices in your town. What is your message to those residents of Fort McMurray right now that may be dealing with a little bit of hard time?
Well, if there is anybody in hard times, I would certainly encourage them to seek out support where they can get it. We have an incredible social services group. The United Way does amazing fundraising, and for 8 years in a row, we've had great contributions, putting us at the top of the per capita giving in Canada. But those agencies offer some 64 different programs, so whether it's a food bank that can help you reduce some of the bills that you have. Again, we're pretty confident that this marketplace is still going to offer job availability. It just may not be at the same income levels that anybody might have experienced. So we want to make it as easy as possible for people, but they've got to learn to reach out.
All right, and before I let you go, Mayor Blake, what do you personally hope to accomplish for the city in 2015?
Well, certainly when you've got this kind of concern with the cost of barrel of oil and sometimes contractors not being renewed at this point, it's an advantage, frankly, for the municipalities. So that whole host of projects that we had slated for 2015, plus a bunch of residuals from years earlier, when we put them out, we're expecting we're going to see some better pricing and that we might actually be able to get a lot of these things off of our list to do.
Mellisa Blake, Mayor of Fort McMurray, appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.